Hello, this is Damnesia, and welcome to a Minecraft Redstone video that might become a series one day. Right, so this is about a little build that me and a friend, Andre, made, and this video is going to show a black and white printer in Minecraft. So I'll just quickly clear this and I'll show an idea of what this is supposed to be. Right, if I don't break the... I'll just quickly put these down and print them. Just going to look in the direction so you can see how quickly this actually works. Relatively quickly. Not too much of a delay. So what this is supposed to do is just supposed to kind of print out black and white image, according to this little design here. So what happens is the ones that are off will turn these on, and these will definitely go ahead and trigger this block. And what this block does is it puts a redstone block in this specific location, right over here. And similar for the rest of them, just in different locations. And the bottom one puts an air block. So it's like a little wireless redstone, which turns this on when it's needed and turns it off when it's not needed, just to keep it a little bit cleaner and also remove the need for repeaters. This little thing is going to be a little trigger. What happens is when this is turned on, it switches this on, which switches all of these on. And then depending on whether they have a redstone block over here, the signal will either be minused by this, which will cause this not to trigger, or it won't be, which will cause this to trigger. And then this block will be called instead of this one. Now what also happens is, since this redstone is by default on this block, there is a tray up to the top that turns these off, so that this triggers this when it's needed to. That way it can still trigger the one on the bottom, and not only be able to trigger the one on the top. What also happens is this goes through a repeater just to wait until this thing spawns in these blocks, and the repeater goes ahead and puts a redstone block over here, and when the signal is dead it goes back down and triggers this one, which puts an air block over here. So what ends up happening is, since this comparator will need this to be on in order for this to actually output anything, and this to be off for this to output something, it will only output a signal for this to go up when this is off. Otherwise, this redstone torch will switch off before this thing switches on, and then this redstone torch will switch off before this thing switches on, and then cause this to be triggered. And in the other case, this, for example, this will go up, and then the redstone torch will switch off and cause this to not be triggered, because it won't make any difference, since the redstone block won't even be there. And then it kind of just prints over here with a little, I think, 12 block height and 8 block width, and this little clear button just clears it immediately. And that's all there is for this. So there's also another version, which I'll show in a few seconds. This one was the initial build for this design, and it's way slower if you look, just to print it. and you need to press this button after you press it. This thing basically does the exact same thing, except it's less compact and way more messy, with way more signals going everywhere, but it basically does the exact same thing. So then there really isn't that much more I can explain about this, because this does the exact same thing. There's also this little thing, which I just built for the fun of it. But that's it for this video. Unfortunately, what happened to my video, the reason why you don't see my build of this thing is because I recorded it and then something happened to the recording and I decided it was just not possible to upload that kind of recording. So luckily, André also recorded, and he has his recording, and it should be up soon on his channel, if it isn't already up on his channel. And I'll link in the description to his channel, or wherever he uploads a video. And that's it for today. Hopefully this will be fixed in the next build that we do, so I don't have to just go and explain everything instead of show how to build it, or just give a little quick build of it. And I'll just end it here.